Guys, I'm really excited for our next comic. He hosts a great show at Wonder Love. Definitely worth checking out. And you can see him right now, the hilarious Birungi.
Here we go for you. Come on, let him hear it. Yeah, and Erica, she came all the way from Asia for this shit. Come on, give it up for her. Yeah. Yeah, oh man. Like Erica, I'm originally not from here. I used to live in Seattle. They tell me, I don't know if you've heard of this thing called Seattle Freeze. Have you heard of that? Yeah, if you don't know what it is Seattle people have a reputation for not being friendly. So when I moved to Portland, I was curious to find out if Portland is different. Because when you ask Seattle people why they're weird, they tell you it's the weather. But Portland's got the same weather. Why are you guys assholes? So here's what I did. I took the Greyhound bus from Seattle to Portland because my career is going great. It took 8 hours. I don't know why. But I did not know anyone in Portland, so I went to this website that pairs you with people that can pick you up from the Greyhound station. It's called Craigslist. And on there I met a guy, his name is Jeff. Jeff is your stereotypical Portland dude. Like he wears a tank top and sandals in the rain. He drinks IPAs for breakfast. Jeff was like, bro, I got you. I'll pick you up from the Greyhound station. I was like, you do this for me? He's like, yeah, I got you. So 8 hours later, I arrived in Portland. Guess who was at the Greyhound station? Jeff. He didn't stop there. He was like, bro, I'm gonna show you Portland. It's like, you do this for me? He's like, yeah, I got you, man. He takes me to Voodoo Donuts. I taste the donuts, tastes like the donuts everywhere else. He's like, bro, you ain't said nothing yet. He's like, you have to check out our vegan restaurants. He took me to a place called Casa Diablo. Okay, but those do not know, this is a restaurant that also happens to have strippers. I know, we're right there eating burgers. I'm like, yo, bro, should we be looking at vagina at 11 a.m.? Like, this sounds like a 1 p.m. activity. I was like, I'm not even vegan. I don't know what we're doing here. Let's go to Arby's. I want to look at roast beef that I can actually bite into. So Jeff was like, let's go. And then finally, he told me, he's like, yo, bro, we got to check out this underground tour. I don't know if you know, Portland has an underground tour. He's like, bro, you got to check out the underground tour. That's when I go, bro, black people don't do underground tours. What are you talking about? Our last underground tour was in 1865. When we left, they were like, don't come back. The tour guide is named John. Call me when your tour guide is named Harriet Tubman. Yeah, Portland is cool. I'm originally not from Seattle, actually. I'm originally from Uganda. Yeah, I left this morning. I was chilling in Uganda. Hewitt called me. He's like, yo, you want to perform in this dark room surrounded by food carts for $12? I was like, I'll be right there. Let me get this $1,000 ticket first and come get that $12. Now, from Uganda, I originally came to America for college, and then I graduated, and then I had a lot of debt, and I was like, oh shit, what do I do next? I was like, I'll start doing stand-up comedy. $100,000, I'll collect $12 at a time. Try to pay it off. Comedy has been great for me. Here's what I've been doing. I had a full-time job. Some of you may relate to this. Like pre-COVID, you're working for a company and they told you, hey, go home. You can work from home. And then that's what my company did. And then after COVID, they're like, yo, come back. I was like, no, I'm not coming back. I want to work with my pants off. So I was like, I quit the job. Here's why I quit though. I didn't want to go back to the office. Anyone here work in an office? Clap your hands if you do. Anybody? You hear that sadness? I'll tell you what I don't like about the office is they have cubicles. At least the one I worked in, they have cubicles. I hate cubicles. I don't understand them. One thing I don't understand about cubicles is most of my coworkers have photos of their family in their cubicle. You seen this shit, cubicle man back there? Every cubicle you go to is the photos of family members. And I asked one of my coworkers, I was like, yo, why y'all got photos of your family in your cubicle? And she goes, it's for motivation. Motivation. I was like, you want to be motivated? Come to my cubicle. My cubicle is filled with photos of people I owe money. Yeah, you come over there, you're like, oh my God, is that your uncle? I'm like, yeah, that's my Uncle Sam. He takes 20% of every paycheck. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Is that your wife? I'm like, no, that's a stripper that takes my money every other month. Oh my God, is that your grandpa? No, that's my 60-year-old Asian landlord. I owe him $7,000. Now, comedy has been great to me. Recently, I made a big decision, which is, originally I was doing comedy part-time, you know, like smoking weed. Like just every other weekend. Recently, I made a decision to go full-time. Thank you, nobody. All of you guys are looking at me like, oh, that's fiscally irresponsible. How are you gonna pay your bills? Now, I made the decision. I was like, hey, man, I gotta go full-on. I love comedy because it takes me a lot of places. One of the places it took me last year is, I briefly moved to San Diego. Clap your hands if you've been to San Diego. Anybody? Yeah, San Diego is great. If you've been to San Diego, if you've never been, one of the biggest things to do in San Diego is to drive to Tijuana. Yeah. But when I moved to San Diego, all my friends every weekend, they'll go to Tijuana and they'll come back and brag about all the things they did in Tijuana. Like cocaine, strippers. Every weekend they're like, yo man, I was in Tijuana, I did so much cocaine. Yo man, I was in Tijuana, I got so many hookers. And it was weird because they don't call it Tijuana, they call it TJ. Oh my God, I was in TJ, I did so much cocaine in TJ. Which to me, TJ is Trader Joe's. Yeah. I was confused. I was like, Trader Joe's sells cocaine now? Like, oh my God, that must be some farm-to-table cocaine, some really sustainable cocaine. I was like, I bet that's why white women love Tijuana. Now, San Diego was great, but then eventually I left. One thing I loved about San Diego is my Mexican friends. I'm an immigrant, so I commiserate with my Mexican immigrant friends. I don't like the shit that's in the news right now that they say about immigrants. Like this one, have you heard this one? People say, immigrants are taking American jobs. Have you heard that? They're like, immigrants are taking American jobs. They make it seem like we're all hardworking. I'm a lazy immigrant. I'm not taking any jobs. I'm not taking any jobs, but I'll take American hobbies. Like stand-up comedy. Oh, trust me, there's some American comedians that really wanted to be here tonight. They really wanted this $12. But I took their spot. You got a skateboard outside, I'm gonna take that shit after my set. I don't like the things they say about immigrants. And then this is another one. It's like personally, I got married. I got papers now. Don't worry. Don't call eyes on me. I got my papers. I got them through marriage. Yeah, I took one of your girls. Deal with it. Which is great for me, but it sucks at the same time because people accuse me of those fake marriages you see on TV. Like 90 Day Fiance. Oh, they're like, oh, you married her for the green card, 90 days, yeah? I'm like, 90 days? Who's waiting 90 days? We got married in 9 days. My shit would not be on TLC, it would be on TikTok. We got married, and then one thing that happens when you get married as an immigrant to an American citizen is you have to go to immigration court and prove that your marriage is real. And I had to do this, my wife and I, but when we got married, she had to leave the country for a few days. And then 2 days, when she got back 2 days later, we had to go to immigration court. We did not know each other, we were strangers. Yeah, we go in front of the immigration court judge, And he's asking, they ask all the, like even the most mundane questions. Like first question, they're like, who's the best driver? She's like, I am. I'm like, no, I'm not comfortable every time you're driving. They asked me, what's your favorite color? I was like, oh shit. The rainbow? And then finally, they were like, what you guys, like, when's her birthday? And I forgot that shit, bro. I was like, oh my God. And then we start arguing. She's like, you don't know my birthday? I was like, hey, babe, come on. I haven't seen you in a while. And we go back and forth. And then finally, the immigration judge stops us. Like, hey, stop. You guys argue like a married couple. Welcome to America. No, we're good. I have a green card right now, but I want something stronger because of the political environment. You know what I've been looking into? I've been looking into the gold card. Have you guys heard about this one? If you haven't, let me educate you real quick. Green card is $500. Gold card is $1 million. Yeah, so I went to the immigration office. I was like, hey, I want to trade my green card for a gold card. And he was like, do you have $1 million? I was like, I have $25. And I put the rest on a payment plan. He was like, sir, this is not Uganda. This is America. In America, you don't buy things you can't afford. I was like, I can't think of anything more American than that. Isn't that weird though? Like, I don't know if you know this, $500 card, $1 million card, you get the same rights. They're not any different. That's weird. I think if you pay $1 million, you should get a little bit more rights. Yeah, like you should be allowed to storm the Capitol. At least once a year. You guys who've been watching TV at home, you're like, who's that storming the Capitol? Oh, that's Mr. Wong. It's okay, he paid $1 million. Go ahead, Mr. Wong, enjoy yourself. Sit on Nancy Pelosi's desk. Now, I love where I'm at right now, even though the shit is crazy out there. I love doing comedy shows, but I'm gonna tell you something before I go. This shit doesn't always work out. Yeah, there's this thing called bombing in comedy. Do you guys know what bombing is? Yeah. Bombing is when you do so bad, people start leaving. You guys are still here. So I think I'm doing all right, but I had one of those bombs recently. This show was so bad, everybody started leaving. But what made it weird was, it was a cruise. I was like, where are you going? They're like, we're going outside. I was like, there is no outside. And comedians, we know ourselves. Like personally, I know every time I bombed, the white people leave first, black people last. Yeah, the black people always give me benefit of doubt. This show, the black people were the first ones to leave. I was like, where are you going? They're like, we can't swim, but we can't stand this shit. We'll take our chances in the ocean. Bury me with my ancestors. Oh yeah. Lastly, I'll say one thing I love about comedy shows, my favorite thing about comedy shows is compliments. Oh, I love a good compliment. After a show, I'll be standing back there like a pilot after a flight. But sometimes I do not know where the compliments are going. Like I did a show recently, Tacoma, Washington. A lady comes up to me after the show. She's like, oh my God, are you the Ugandan comedian? I was like, how many do you know? And then she lights up. She's like, oh my God, you're from Uganda? You're from Uganda? My sandals are from Uganda. Someone in Uganda made these sandals. I was like, lady, I don't know what to do with this information. It's not like I woke up to Chinese people and I go, hey, your nephew made this show. Tell him I said hi. Okay, some of you are laughing, some of you are pretending like you saw your own shoes. Either way, they're going $200 off. Thank you for your time. Give it up for your host.
Keep it going for Birungi.